Man, not gonna lie, I kind of missed being in Kakariko Village. The aesthetic's just something else around here. I don't think I have any Lights of Blessing I can actually exchange now. Yeah, no. I have already exchanged all of them. So with that, we can actually head back down south, and I might as well use Goldie for that. I was gonna teleport myself back to the Dueling Peaks Stable, but I think it's actually just more reasonable to go there by a horse. Now that I think about it. Gives me some time to appreciate the surroundings as well. And that reminds me that I still have to take care of you at some point, but for that I need milk. Which I can probably get from Hateno Village, I would say, but considering we're going there today anyway, or at least trying to, it shouldn't be too bad. And even if we can't get it in Hateno Village, I'm pretty sure that we can still find it somewhere else, even if it has to be somewhere like probably Rito Village or something. But I guess we'll see about that once we get to that. For now, let's return back to the Dueling Peaks Stable. And I might as well just say this right off the bat. If I sound exhausted or anything, just keep in mind that it's gotten, or it's turned... Well, I guess you can really say it's gone from 12 degrees to 32 degrees Celsius within like 2 days. And my body really cannot comprehend it right now. That's the biggest problem. Oh, I just saw something there. And I might also be a bit sick, but that just... I guess that's just another downside of summer and whatnot. And I guess also a lot of stress being absent from me now, which is honestly both a good and a bad thing. Is there really just a Gerudo standing underneath that tree? Oh. That's not even a tree, that's a boulder. I'm just stupid. Okay, that's even more of an explanation as to why I'm completely messed up today. But I'm still trying to make the most of it. That seems to be an electrical Zalfos, which I've probably taken a picture of. Oh no, that's a regular Zalfos even. Never mind. But that also reminds me that while I'm nowhere near close to the south to actually be able to get plated rhino beetles, but I think I'm gonna take care of that once I actually return to Farron at some point. Which might be in a few episodes already, considering we're just making our way down south before heading back to the west and finishing off at Gerudo Town. But for now, let's explore the Blatchery Plain a bit and actually go to the first waypoint I've highlighted for today, which should house a Hinox that we have not defeated before. So that's going to be an interesting start to this episode. It should be somewhere in this hilly area over here, and honestly, with my Zora longsword, that shouldn't even be too big of a problem. Especially if it's a regular Hinox, what the hell. I can probably just shoot you in the eye once and that might already do a good amount of damage. Unless you just don't face me. There we go. And of course you have shin guards on both legs. But nothing I'll have to worry about here, honestly. There we go. Can I pick up the royal bow? I sure can. Honestly, I'm running really low on bows. At least liner bows, so I definitely have to look out for that. Sooner or later. What is Addison doing there? Well, that's another waypoint I can put down, I suppose. It's a really unusual spot, though, in the middle of a swamp. But I might as well take care of you while I'm here. Just with what is the question, because I don't see anything around here. Besides a few trees. And that might even be the most reasonable thing I can do. And I also spotted a Korok here. Should be in this hollow tree stump, right? That's actually in the inside. Mostly. That will do it. Now, as for you... You seem to be pretty reasonable if I just put a tree stump in there. Oh. Well, that's even more convenient. Especially if I manage to lodge it in there somehow. Which might be a bit harder than expected, considering the angle. But that might already do it. Might need a second one as like a ground layer. just so it's somewhat more stable. Unless that already works, which I honestly doubt. Yeah, okay, that was inevitable. Yeah, let me rethink that real quick. Because I think the only thing I would have to do is actually put like a stabilization on the opposite end. I just noticed other tree trunks I could also use. So let me use this one as a stabilization here. Oh, I thought it was switching to a thunderstorm for a second. Nope. It's mostly just sunshine again, which I'll accept. This might do it, hopefully. Should be enough of a stabilization. And it works. But I guess with the travel we have ahead of us, I guess I have a little bit of time to actually like talk about something again. And with the high temperatures that we are facing right now, it's really a good incentive to talk about the 4 seasons that we have. And like my opinion on them as well. Because I think from what I've been talking about so far, you can probably tell that I am one who is not a fan of the summer. And it just goes to show, like, the biggest problem I have with the summer personally is that there is no way for you to keep you artificially cool without putting in, like, a lot of effort, I would say. Whether that's effort or also expenses in a way. Because if you compare to the winter, you obviously have stuff like blankets and whatnot that you can just use to keep yourself warm if you really have to. But with the summer, you don't have anything to keep yourself cool. Again, there's obviously stuff like ACs and whatnot, but those come at a cost. A constant cost, even if you want to consider it that. Oh, let me just try to run past you somehow. Thanks, Goldie. Let's just run away from you real quick. Again, with summer, you have no way to keep yourself artificially cool, but whereas with the winter, you have obviously blankets and stuff, and then there's obviously the 2 in-between seasons, if the monster music would go away, that is. There we go. And then you have spring and autumn, which are obviously, in a way, just like transition seasons, I would say, but you still obviously have some upsides with them. Like, they're pretty, like, temperate in terms of temperatures. Like, they're not too hot, but also not too cold. Like, obviously in the spring, you also have some times where it's still snowing, at least here in our place. But I think most of the time it's really just cool temperatures without any sort of downsides. And obviously the autumn, while it is nice, especially in terms of aesthetic, the only thing that is like kind of negative about it is the fact that you obviously have all the leaves lying around, and once it starts to rain, it's getting really slippery, and that's something I personally dislike about the autumn. But it's still like a fair competition between spring and autumn for me, like which one I prefer most. I would obviously, or honestly, much prefer the spring over autumn, just because of the aesthetic you have going with it. Like, everything blooming and whatnot. And I guess also the fact that it's, like, it can be a lot cooler. But yeah, again, autumn also has its own nice aesthetics to it, which are both good and bad in a way. Did I just do a backflip from the wall there? Sure thing. I was actually just trying to climb up to get to the next spot I highlighted, but I guess not. I guess that's this little ramble off the way now. So we can fight whatever is in this valley here, which from what I recall should be a stone talus. There it is. Let's hope its ore is in a better spot. It does seem really mossy though. Yeah, that works. There we go. That was pretty comfortable. Here, the off-leap plane. A lot of topaz, I have to say. Do I have something I could attach this to, though? Don't really want to put it on the forest dweller's sword. Honestly, with the thing it has going for it, I might as well attach something to it that is, or could be a one-time use, and just make it something like, I don't know. Something electrifying, I suppose. Why not? Gives it some use at least. Now we actually have to head a bit down south first before we make our way to Hateno Village. For a chest, which is just randomly scattered in this forest. And also possibly Gloom spawn, which might be there. Which I'm honestly, at this point, I should be confident with it. To where I can just defeat it somewhat easily. It's going to be a lot more fun when I actually have to go back into the Gerudo Desert and take care of the Moldugas that are still there. Because those are something I apparently had a lot of struggle with a few episodes ago, which is kind of funny. Now, what does this sign actually say? I never really took the time to investigate that. Equestrian riding course, okay. Or at least what's left of it. I think it might be best if I just leave Goldie behind for this. And then just go in without her. Did I actually take a picture of you? I did. Of a mountain buck. And there's the Gloom spawn. Which didn't go anywhere near as planned as I thought it would. Well, let me just fix that. That will do it. Oh yeah, let me just commit arson here real quick. While I'm at it. And I guess swap to the Royal Guard's bow. Oh yeah, it really just... Wait. Oh, I transformed it from electric to... That makes sense. From electric choo-choo jelly to... What do you call it? Fire choo-choo jelly, I think? No, red. I'm just stupid. It's actually colors and nothing else to it. But that was actually pretty comfortable, I have to say. Yeah, let me just cut down this entire forest while I'm at it. There's the chest I was actually looking for, which shouldn't have anything too special in it, though. A Phrenic bow. And let me drop the Gerudo bow just so that chest is marked as claimed. And actually take the Gerudo bow with me again, not the Phrenic bow. Oh, and I actually lit up 2 campfires here. That's kind of funny. I guess the first bow shot was kind of bad, but it still worked out in the end. That should be this area complete, which means I could theoretically go up here, and I might as well. Even though we've been at Okali's Navel and there is not much left to this place, but I might as well see what else there is. And I'm honestly, right now, I'm just considering turning on my fan, but I'm gonna decide against that, at least for now. Because I don't want to have like a constant white noise in the background from the fan that is standing right next to me. So I'm gonna have to live with it for the time being, but if it really goes bad, then I might just turn it on. Even if it might be annoying a bit. And that was almost a mistake. Sorry about that, Goldie. It's interesting how this sort of natural stone bridge here managed to survive. Even with everything that happened during both the calamity and also the... What was this one called again? The upheaval times. That's it. I'm having a lot of struggle forming just a simple train of thought today. And there goes that bird. But yeah, I don't think there's anything left here that needs investigation. There is a monster camp over there though, which might have been interesting. Or just do that. Help you here, Nars. You've got some skill. They hardly pose a challenge to you, let alone a threat. Perhaps it's fate that we were to fight together like this. Your bravery deserves a reward. Take it. A tough fish skewer. Sure. I'm glad to have seen you again. My search for bubble frogs yet continues as per Colton's request. Though, admittedly, the bubble frog rumor is running somewhat dry. Worse still, my client seems to have disappeared. But a hunter must make opportunities out of obstacles. I'll be searching the cave for glowing mushrooms and exploding fruit. That way I'll be prepared for any monster that I may encounter. Oh, it's actually interesting that there's like different dialogues when you've collected all the frogs and, well, their respective gems. Kind of interesting. Oh, and that might also be interesting to investigate. Actually, wait. I'm not sure. Have we been here before? Oh, that's actually like really fast shot speed, I have to say. I should probably actually activate Water Warrior before I forget about it. What do you mean that it actually didn't take care of the armor? There we go. There goes that. Oh, that actually did severe damage. Honestly, the sword might not even be too bad if I keep it at like 1 or 2 hearts lost. Honestly, yeah, that might work. And there goes the gloom sword. I might as well continue with the boomerang. Can I actually get to you, though? I can. Bro, but the frame rate is really bad around here. I might as well take up this cage here, though. For a bunch of roasted mushrooms and toasted hearty truffle. A hearty truffle toasted until its outside is crispy. It tastes great, but hearty truffles are far more effective when cooked in a recipe. Yeah, I can tell. This palm fruit was broiled with direct heat, resulting in steamed flesh inside the rind. Best served at the moment the juices emerge while roasting. And toasty Hylian shrooms, which I unfortunately cannot pick up. But now I can. I think that might be it for this place already. Never mind. This seems to be the last one. And there is Hino. Or Hino, how you want to call him. I knew you would come. You dispatched the monsters with such impressive skill. It's just, once the blood moon rises, they all come back. Monsters, what in the world are they? Please, take this for saving me. I was about to give you an elixir made of monster parts, but it appears your pouch is full. Why don't you just take this instead? A purple rupee, okay. Tonight, the moon begins to wane. The moon's fullness may now be receding, but I find her no less beautiful. Well, you have to excuse me. It seems dangerous to stick around, don't you think? Sure does. But I might as well see what these chests have for me before I depart. A gnarled wooden stick, which I might as well attach a rock to, perhaps. An opal, and probably nothing of value in this one either. Oh, an amber. I guess that will work out. Okay, I can actually pick up the roasted bass. I was not aware of that. And there goes that boomerang almost. Okay, I still have one hit going with it, probably. Which means I should be cautious. But I guess I could just throw it at the next biggest monster that approaches me. Might as well pick up this electric Lazelle blade here. Just so I have something going for me. Can I pick up something else? I sure can. Might as well make up another gnarled wooden stick with that. And then continue my way to the valley between Ebon Mountain and the... I guess you can really consider the valley between this and the Stinger Cliffs. Which means I'm probably going to take a right here, actually. Okay, like, why does Goldie not slow down when I pull backwards? Lushlow Harbor. I mean, I don't think there's anything going on there. But honestly, I might as well see what is over there, regardless. I did not mean to dismount you, Goldie. There we go. Let me just make up for that. This might seem interesting. There's also some iron troops here, which I might as well pick up. But more importantly, the herbs that are on the top here. 3 of them, to be precise. Oh, those are wild horses. I thought that was another Hinox for a second. But no, we're getting to another one. Just not here. A bit further ahead. Actually, in the valley we're going to right now. Might as well make that more obvious. I'm surprised there isn't a Hudson sign around here. Oh yeah, let me just stride along with you. Because why not? And that seems like a suspicious trap. Wait. Wasn't there a banana just there? Oh, there is. Just in the high grass. Yeah, let me just ignore that. Let me actually worry about the problem at hand. A blue Hinox. Okay. Well, that shouldn't be too bad. Especially if I just throw this at him. Directly into the butt, sure. And I might as well use this forest roller spear that I have here. Oh, that was a direct headshot. Thanks, Yunobo. I actually appreciated that one. I'm gonna be completely honest. That was actually worth it. And I don't have anything else to really consume here, but I might as well use this. Just so that's gone. And I can't even pick up the roasted trout. Sure, let me just drink that. Might as well pick up the royal bow here as well. I think I'm gonna kill the Gerudo bow now. Or actually, let me kill the mighty construct bow. Because that seems more worthwhile. Well, the Gerudo bow specifically seems more worthwhile. But now we should be able to head to Hateno Village. I don't think there's much on the way there, which I really have to worry about, so we can actually just head there directly now. I guess also rest while we're there. Is that Nidra? I think it might be. Oh, I might as well take care of you while I'm here. Oh, and I guess now I know its downside. Well, at least I managed to witness it. Yikes, that was really terrible aim. There goes that. I might as well worry about this one more time. But preferably with the right material. Wherever it is. Or like, does it go off every time I use it? Because that would be kind of dumb. Oh no, it doesn't. It just stays inactive for a while, and I actually get some downside from it, which is kind of interesting. But at least the heart restores itself when I actually switched over to the Gloom Club, which is honestly a good thing. Now where's that Lizalfos that I started to take care of? Oh, don't hear. That is really awkward, I have to say. I guess in general, this monster hideout wasn't a really bad spot, honestly. But we managed to make it work regardless. And we get a silver Zalphos horn in return, which is honestly a really good thing, because those things are also really powerful. Sometimes. I should actually look out for a Style Moblin and a Style Lizalfos, I think, because I still need pictures of those. I still haven't taken care of that. Get a Silver Boko Reaper, sure. I'll take that with me. What? I thought there was a campfire, but no, those were just bones. Okay. Well, now, let's return to Hateno Village and actually take care of the insane amount of side quests that is around there. Kind of windy here, I have to say. And see what awaits us. Actually exploring this village for the first time in its entirety. Oh, there seems to be Hudson's here, which I haven't even taken care of yet. Okay, something is definitely up with Goldie because she does not seem to stop whenever I tell her to. Or at least slow down. Okay, let me just slot that in here. Yeah, that one seems really comfortable. There we go. That one is really comfortable. As easy as that. That takes care of that one. A red rupee. Another red rupee, probably just because I can't pick up any more food items. And a metal bud. Okay, it's really starting to get uncomfortable in terms of temperature now, but I'm still gonna go with it. What? Okay, I'm in awe right now. I'm genuinely in awe right now. Because I thought he would just... Or, Goldie is a she. She would just run over it, but apparently not. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We are here at Hateno Village now. Sorry about that. Let me actually speak with you here. Eek, he's talking to me. So, is there anything special bringing you to Hateno Village at this hour? All we have are veggies, Cece's fashion, and just those two things, really. So, you know, not much point attacking our homes or anything. Oh, he's actually pretty handsome now that I get a good look. Hey, I have a good idea. You should take this and not ask any questions. A bird egg. Okay. You swept me off my feet so fast that I gave you one of my prized eggs. No more, though. Just forget what happened here today. Okay, it's forgotten. How could I ever forget? Your heart is like a cuckoo's egg, easily given but easy to break. Please find it in your heart to forget what happened today. Okay, so it's just forgotten. I was wondering if there was some way I could romanticize eggs, but in the end, eggs are something you cook and eat for breakfast, and that's it. They say a cuckoo's memory lasts for 3 steps. If you promise to forget this whole thing, I'll forget it too. I should head back to work. The stores in Bonn are always open. Take easy, stranger. Well, I might as well stroll through Hateno Village with Goldie then. I thought there was a side quest here, but probably at the day then? Or during the day. What about you? Be right there. Hang on just a sec. Oh, I was sure you were Mayor Reed coming to talk for a bit. Did all this fashion business bring you to this town too? Before folks came to Hateno Village for the veggies, but now they show up for that gaudy get-up Cece makes. So which are you after? I guess Cece's outfits. Ah, makes sense. I guess she is a world-famous designer or whatever. Go up the slope farther into the village. Cece's shop is the tacky one on the left as you enter the gates. Even my wife, Nikki, is gaga about her stuff. You see this hat I'm wearing? Nikki is the one who insists that I keep it on. Give me a light, though. Give me a light, tough straw hat when it comes to working in the fields any day. Oh, but don't let the wife hear I said so. She, thinks it looks good on me. Anyway, what you see here is me trying to come up with a new kind of veggie, but I haven't had much luck so far. Still, if I quit soon, it would be a poor excuse for a farmer, wouldn't I know? Wouldn't I now? Sure. But yeah, this place is really just captured by mushrooms. Which I guess is the whole aesthetic Cece is trying to go for anyway. Let's see about all of this here. Guess you were supposed to have the side quest. As I've said multiple times now, I can't admit 3 customers at present. What do you mean? We took the trouble to come here, and now you're saying we can't get in? But I wanted to see Cece's new stuff. It's not every day a mega famous fashion designer debuts new material. Yeah, everything I heard said this was some of Cece's best work. I'm so sorry, but we only have 1 entry ticket remaining. 1 ticket? So you're saying 1 person could go in? Hey, come on now, we can't just let one of us get a head start. Sure, I know that. It was just a joke. Oh well, maybe if you come back later, they'll have room for all of us. Yeah, it's not like this is the only clothing place in the village. What do you say we kill some time? What do you say we kill some time at the dye shop? Oh, or we could check out the pasture. Speaking of which, I've heard that a little ways up the road from the pasture is a laboratory specializing in ancient stuff. Since you got all dolled up, we may as well hit the town and see it all. Well, do I get the ticket now? Thank goodness they gave up. Oh my, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Are you also a tourist who's come to see my the new line of Cece's products? As long as it's just you, you're free to go into the shop. Cece herself is in there right now, in fact. Nothing you'll see is for sale. It's only an exhibition right now. Sorry to disappoint. Well, I might as well. Hello there. Another practically perfect masterpiece. It's an exemplar of the form from every angle. This is the sort of thing which I have built my name and reputation as the world-renowned Cece. Oh, pardon me. Are you an admirer here to meet the incomparable Cece? I must say, you don't seem to show any sort of interest in fashion. Welcome to the Ventus Clothing, the only boutique in the world which carries the Cece brand, and if you weren't aware... You stand before the very woman who changed this fusty old village into the birthplace of nouveau fashion. As proof, I present you to this. The Cece hat, the newest and most magnificent work by yours truly, Cece. Okay. Do you see that luxurious curve? Do you note my avant-garde color choices? Wouldn't you call it the pinnacle of perfection? This piece is so special that I dare not to assign a piece to it. It's not for sale. A price to it. I shall only part with it when I find someone truly worth of owning it. Only the most impressive fashionista in Hyrule's 10th village is worthy of such a crown. What's all this about Hyrule's trendiest village? I don't remember approving any new slogans for Hateno. Oh, hello, Reed. Ah, look who's here. What can I do for you, Zero ST... For you... Oh, it's an O, not a zero. OST Mayor Reed. I'm really sorry. I tried to stop him from coming in like you asked, but he wouldn't take no for an answer. Cece, you have got to quit littering the village with your weird art pieces. Maybe you don't realize, but plants need their sleep too. Those eyesores are so bright at night that they're keeping the veggies awake. It's a real problem for the crops. Hateno's foundation is at produce. What are we going to do if it fails? No, dear. There's no need to get so worked up. I think some of the people here actually like her art, you know? Wouldn't it be better to hear her out? Don't fall for a line of twaddle. She's got everyone in Hateno Village wrapped around her finger already. My duty is to look after the village, and that's what I mean to do. Looking after the village, you say? Who do you suppose you have to thank for Hateno's rejuvenation? I didn't need rejuvenating. Hateno Village is a peaceful place where folks live quiet lives, and that's the way they like it. Do they? Then let us leave the matter to the people to decide. My avant-garde approach versus this mayor's quaint bygone ways. The citizens will decide which outlook will drive the future of the village by holding a mayoral election. You're calling for a mayoral election? Sure, suits me. I'll win that pretty easily. Sophie, I'll delegate management of the mayoral election to you. What? Come on, Clavia. I don't feel like sticking around here any longer. It's time we headed back home. Okay, well, I might as well speak with you because you now seem to have a side quest for me. Oh, you again. I've got a long to-do list in preparation for the mayoral election, and the sooner I get started, the better. The answer should go without saying, but you are, of course... I guess a Cece voter just to not make her mad? But of course, that settles it. That settles that, I trust. It's the plan for all to see that I'm shoo-in for the next mayor. Or so one would think, yet there are stragglers in this village still supporting Reed. They need a mental makeover. And so... I have a fabulous plan to give out mushrooms to Reed's supporters. Mushrooms are synonymous with the Cece brand. Fungal fashion is the Cece way. The mushrooms I give them will paint them inside and out with fresh, vibrant Cece brand colors. Although Sophie and I must mind the shop, where will we find someone that we can trust to carry out this vital task? I'll do it for you. There's the magic words I was waiting for. You're a lifesaver. Now then, you'll be needing these. 8 Hylian shrooms, okay. These mushrooms are for the village's Reed supporters. It's easy to recognize them by how unstylish they are. My supporters are all expert fashionistas dressed up in to the nines in Cece. This should go without saying, but don't give one to anyone in Reed's family. There's also no need to give them to children, travelers, or to any temporary residents like the Sheikah researchers. That leaves us with unless I miss my guess, there are a total of 8 Reed supporters. Your mission is simple. Give a single Hylian shroom to each of those 8 misguided voters. Well, off you go. Team Cece or Team Reed? Okay. So, Sophie, I might as well just go past you. And start with you, I suppose, because I think you're one of them. Love's fire burns forever. Sure, things are peaceful in the old village, but the jungle out there is it's a jungle out there in the world. That's why I stick around here, checking out the scene, making sure no strangers put the moves in on Miss Eve. Wait, I mean, I'm on guard duty to make sure no strangers come in from outside to disturb the peace. Ivy, actually. I told you to put a Miss on her name. Miss Ivy is the poster girl for the Eastwind General Store. I've got no problem with you meeting Miss Ivy. Just keep a naive guy act to a minimum. Whatever. But this doesn't solve my problem. Just what shall I gift my beloved? So, you got anything? Guard duty? The thing about being on love guard duty is... how did love get in there? Forget it. the thing about guard duty is I have to make sure no creepy creeps get in here and spoil everyone's good time. Hey, not so fast. As a kind of follow-up to that friend of a friend conversation we were having, remember how we were wondering what kind of present would make Miss Ivy from the general store happy? If you have any answers, buddy, now is just the time for him. It's not like I can just go and ask her directly. Oh wait, I remember starting this side quest already. Because that should be Manny's beloved, right? Yes. Well, let's explore the village further then. There seems to be something else to the back of the house, I think? Or perhaps it's both the same, I don't know. Let me see back here first, but it doesn't actually seem like there's anything back here. But I should still keep an eye out for it. Maybe it is down here, actually. This house. There's an egg here, which I might as well pick up. And start off with this house here, I suppose. I really like the aesthetic Hateno Village has going for it, though. That's all I can say. Okay, maybe I should not disturb the children while they're sleeping. But I'll keep the star here regardless, at least for the time being. And actually worry about... I guess we're gonna start with this place then here.
Yeah.
Our little East Wind General Store carries all of Hateno Village's local specialties. Ever since Cece set up shop in the place across the way, Hateno has made a name for itself with fresh fashion. Before that, though, this was a farming community from way back. We're a self-sufficient little burg. We eat what we harvest and sell the rest. I'll tell you what, you haven't lived until you tried a bottle of fresh milk straight from Hateno pasture. Head on up to the pasture when you get a minute. You'll be glad you did. This wraps up the sales pitch, I figure. Sorry for the song and dance, but I got a business to run. Anywho, you were saying something I can do. What? Something I can do you for? Man, I'm having a struggle. The veggies out in the field aren't for sale. If you're in the market for produce, come see us. Well, I might as well buy the fresh milk here and actually start working on the porridge that I still need for Kakariko Village. So I might as well buy all of them. You sure know how to spend them, friend. Okay, and that's just the same dialogue. There's everything here. Tomatoes, carrots, which are probably just... Oh, swift carrots, yeah. But I might as well pick up the rice as well and try to make... or give myself a few extra attempts in case it doesn't work with the porridge. And there's even some sun shrooms here. Oh no, those are Hylian shrooms. Wait, but I guess I should go up? Oh, yeah, I should definitely come here when it's day again. So let me just sit down by a pot and actually wait until it's further in the day. Hello there, always happy to see a traveler in Hateno Village. Are you the one who came to see the new Cece's fashion line? Not to brag, but the mind behind it is my own daughter, Cece. If you're looking for her, you'll probably find her at that clothing shop, boutique. It's over by the village entrance. Not sure what the difference is personally, but Cece always gets upset when I call it a clothing shop. Yeah, let me just set up something here at one of the pots, which should be close by. Why is there a donkey here? Guess I shouldn't ask. Where are my pieces of flint? There they are. I'm surprised that worked. Let's wait until noon, honestly. That's when the village is probably the most alive, honestly. And I guess now we can roam around a bit more. Hello there, squirrel. Oh, and I completely forgot the most important thing. I actually wanted to make porridge here, which I think was just Hylian rice, some milk, and a sunderline, obviously. Let me hold that. Sort by type again, just so I can find the milk more easily. And a sunderline. And that should probably do it already for the porridge, unless I mess up. Right. About that. Sunny veggie porridge. That is the thing I'm actually looking for, and I might as well read its description just because I haven't done that yet. Restores hearts damaged by gloom. Porridge made of easy-to-digest vegetables, fresh milk, and highly enriced. An uplifting dish. Sure is. There's a golden apple here as well, which I might as well pick up. Let me read the side quest about Manny's Beloved again. At the Greater General Store. So that must be... I mean, I could go back to this journal, so but I honestly doubt it would be this one, actually. Unless you're Ivy. Oh, you are. Good day. Welcome to Hateno Village. Here for some sightseeing? The Eastwind General Store is open for business. If you're here for Hateno Village's famous fresh produce, you're in the right place. Or if you'd like the super cute Cece hat, you can hit the store across the way, Ventus Clothing. They're featuring a new line of hats now. Thanks to Cece, this village is the place to be. She's drawing in so many tourists that our sales are going up too. Cece's putting our village on the map. What do you like? Huh? What do I like? Where did that come from? Maybe frogs? Sure, why not? I like frogs. If I had 100 hot-footed frogs, I would be incredibly happy. Oops, I couldn't think of anything, so I just told him what my dad likes instead. Okay, well, I guess I can tell Manny what he needs wherever he is. Or is he just strolling around the village now? He might be. Because he's not at the spot where he used to be like a few hours ago. Unless he just wandered off somewhere in this direction, but I honestly doubt it. Because that is not many. Oh, that's Knack. Might as well speak with you. Leop? What strange decorations they've been putting up. What is up with your carrot? Sorry about that. Are you a visitor here? A tourist? You're in Hateno Village, a village known for living off the land. For as long as anyone can remember, we've tilled the soil and let nature be our guide in life. Now, though, everything's getting so glitzy, and some folks try to drum up more tourism business. Mind you, we were all happy to see Cece return to the village after she'd been away for so long. Some folks, like my daughter Prima, started wearing that flashy Cece brand stuff right away in celebration. But it's a tad over the top for me and my son-in-law Wharton. We prefer the simple life, the way we've always lived it. But I don't mean to talk your ear off. By all means, go on and have yourself a peaceful stay here. Is there something you need from me, Mr. Traveler? A Valiant room. Huh? You say this is from Cece? Thank you kindly. As old folks don't know much about what's in now, you know. I'm happy to vote for whoever for mayor if they fix up the village real nice. That's one of them complete. Well, taken care of. She said I don't have to give them to children. Okay. Yeah, this house is empty now. But I don't know where Manny is unless the map says otherwise. Which I could probably just look at from here. Oh. This house. I was supposed to be with you because you are actually the one who had the second side quest. Okay. She saddled me with so much work when she put me in charge of the mayoral election. Sir? I feel like I should apologize for dragging you into this mess I found myself in. But since we are both involved now, could you give me a little advice? Why is it all in caps, but sure. I should have expected that. The thing I need your advice on is my sister. It's about Cece. Lately, she's been sneaking off alone in the middle of the night. I don't think it's anything sinister, but the election is soon, and I don't want my last-minute surprises to hurt her chances. So I'd like you to tell my sister, find out where she's going and what she's up to, and get back to me. I've tried following her myself, but she spotted me right away. I really got an earful about it, too. If you succeed in finding out what she's doing, I can reward you, of course. You're the only one I can ask for help. I don't want any of the villagers finding out until I know what's going on. Help me out, please. Cece's secret. Okay. And there he is. Manny.
Oh.
I'm not trying to be rude, buddy, but what were you doing with Miss Ivy from the general store? Sure, I noticed. I've been checking you out for a long... I mean, a friend of a friend tipped me off. Yeah, sure, Mr. Stalker. I talked to her. You went and asked what Miss Ivy likes? Right to her face? What's the idea? Uh-oh, gotta play it smooth. I can't let him guess I'm the only one dying to know. I'm the one dying to know. Alright then, so what is it? What does Miss Ivy want? I can't leave my friend's friend hanging. She wants hot-footed frogs, and 100 of them at that? Yeah, that checks out. Miss Ivy's love for animals is just one of the many charming things about her. Or so my friend's friend is always saying. That was a close one. I better play it smooth. Still, collecting 100 hot-footed frogs seems like a big job, even for someone you love. But not if I had help. You traveler types go into walls and caves all the time, right? That's just the kind of place where you find frogs. You don't even have to go that far. Didn't I hear about a bunch of frogs in a well somewhere in this village? Maybe I should check it out later. What? I didn't say anything. Ha! Let's just focus on how helpful it would be if you gathered 10 of those frogs. Hey buddy, do I hear faint croaks of little frogs? Specifically 10 hot-footed frogs in that pouch of yours? Sure, here's some. 1, 2, 3... Aha! 10 frogs, all accounted for. Now, allow me to take those off your hands. And as promised, here's your reward. 10 rushrooms. Nice. Guess it's up to me to collect the rest. How I've been dreaming of a date with my beloved Miss Ivy. That's why I, Manny, will check every well in sight. Uh-oh, no coming back from that one. And that's Manny's beloved complete. Sure. That was honestly kind of comfortable. Is there anything in this tower? Building condemned, do not enter. Yeah, okay, no, I can't even access it from anywhere at the top. Oh, wait, maybe here. I sure can. There's just a sleeping bag here. And nothing really on the inside besides a bunch of carrots and... Oh, thought I could pick up carrots for a second. Let's pick up the arrows here. And now, can I not go in again once that door is closed? That's kind of weird. Okay, I genuinely thought that was liquid dye, but apparently that's just dried off. Oh, now I can go in. That's kind of weird. But I guess it was inevitable, now that Link knows what's up. Now what about you? I think you actually have the side quest I'm looking for right now. If you're looking to add some color to your wardrobe, you found the right place. Who do you do? Welcome to Kochi's Dye Shop, where we live to dye. That sounds kind of weird. If you have any dye ingredients, it's 20 rupees to dye an item. That includes our servage charge, of course. Let's get going and dye your getup to... Wee, that's a lovely paraglider you got there. Nowadays, not only do we dye clothes, we also offer a fabric rework service. Bring me some fabric and I can rework your paraglider with flying colors. You may be a first-time customer, but that's fine. We have a special introduction to our new service for folks like you. Ta-da! Your very own introductory fabric. That's Cece's fabric. Tough fabric bearing a Cece brand design. Have you dropped by the Ventus clothing at the village's entrance yet? Cece, the famous designer who runs the place now, cooked up the cutting-edge design on this fabric. Every region has its own unique fabric designs. Keep an eye out for them wherever you go. Think of me if you find some new fabric, won't you? We can rework your paraglider with it for you to fly the skies in style. Dyeing clothes to the color of your choice or reworking paragliders with some new cloth. Either way, it'll take just 20 rupees. Rework the paraglider, I guess. This is your first time reworking a paraglider, is it? Don't worry, I'll do all the work. You just hand over the fabric and leave the rest to me. Ordinary fabric, Goron fabric. Honestly, the Zora fabric is kind of nice to look at. Zonai, Korok fabric, Arts and Construction, no, Lucky Clover Gazette, Horse God, Monster Control Crew, CC, Colton's fabric, I forgot about that. Honestly, I might just go with the Monster Control Crew fabric for the time being. So you're fine with that one? Then slip me 20 rupees and we'll get started. Thanks for the business. This won't take a moment. No washing paint dry for you. Setting the fabric, ready to launch. That'll do her. Looking forward to your next visit. Now, go out and paint the town red. Okay. That's interesting. Wait. Is there like a hatch to this? Because there's no way I just came out of this chimney without like any sort of remnant from it. Well, any sort of remnant from my exit. That's interesting. Someday, a second store. Huh? Oh, hi. Welcome to Kochi's Dye Shop. I've seen you before, right? Right, you're a regular with us. I mean, in my book, anyone who shows up more than once counts as a regular. Anyway, you know the drill. My hobby's the dyer around here, not me. All this activity is getting to be a problem. I mean, I'm grateful to Cece that our shop has taken off like this, but every day is just so exhausting now. And she's going right back to sleep. Okay, but I guess I'm gonna have to worry about this side quest later then. Unless it's at the top here somewhere. Which doesn't seem to be the case. It's gotta be somewhere. Let me check out the inside again, because maybe I actually have to speak with you. Oh yeah. There we go. Hey, I got a favor to ask. It's not enough for me to just rework fabric you bring me. I want to dye my hand at making my own patterns. Just like Cece, of course. Hers are all original designs. And making fabrics from scratch seems a lot of hard work. But that's where you come in. Could you cast around some reference material I could use as inspiration? First I'm thinking I want to see visuals of that monster they call a choo-choo. That kind of choo-choos everywhere, even just outside the village, but I'm too paint-hearted to get near them. I think if I could see a regular choo-choo for myself, not a fire choo-choo or ice choo-choo, it would help a lot. Photographing a choo-choo, okay. That's the side quest I had to start here, apparently. There's still, 6 more side quests and adventures I have to start, which might just be, at least 2 of them, related to the mayoral election from Reed's side. Oh, and there's the goddess statue I was looking for prior. Well, in prior instances. What about this? No entry without permission. Read. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a well I could descend from. Or maybe it's actually related to the mayoral election. Let's see. There's Reed at least. Oh, you're the traveler I saw at Ventus Clothing, right? Did you come to check up on me because you were worried? Yeah, I lost my head a little there. I'm not too proud of the way I behaved. But don't you worry about me. I have a couple tricks up my sleeve against Cece. I might not be able to pull one of them off in time for the mayoral election. Okay. So focusing on the second plan to bring back a taste that no one's tried here in years. What kind of taste? Way back when my grandfather worked with someone from the village to create a special kind of food. It was too ahead of its time to catch on, so I never went further than the first trial run, but I never forgot it. Even today I can still recall the gooey mouthfeel of the one bite my grandfather shared with me. In the back of my mind, I've always wanted to make it a signature staple of this village. If I could accomplish that, then I'd have something to stand up to Cece. Except I can't remember who in the village my grandfather worked with or what they created. And now that I think of it, it also has a unique pungent scent. If I could just smell that aroma again, it might jog my memory. But don't worry about my problems. I hope you have a nice relaxing time in our village. Have you tried the fresh milk they make up at the farm up the hill? I never start my morning without a glass. A new signature food. Okay, well that's that side quest, and I still have to look for his wife because I feel like he also yeah, sure, a woman. My brain is just too fried for this, man. Way too fried. Yeah, let's see where his wife is to end it off. Like how the donkey is just staying here. Honestly, I might as well bring Goldie here as well and then just end it off with that for today. Not much else I can really do. I did speak with you, Leop, so that's nothing I have to worry about. I should probably speak with you unless you're a child. Oh shoot! Is this the wrong house? Hey, I've been spotted! I used to live in this house and I still got absent-minded and come here by mistake. My real home is that colorful house on the outskirts of the village. There's froggies nearby and Miss Zelda lives close to us too. I'm real glad we moved there. Okay, no, you're not one I have to give a mushroom to. Neither are you, okay. Well, I guess it was inevitable for Manny at least.
Ah.
Have you been by the clothing store? I mean, the boutique Ventus clothing? Okay.
Oh.
Okay, no, this actually seems to have been different dialogue. Let me see. The boutique Ventus clothing is right by the village entrance. If you get lost, look for the big mushroom clothing sculpture. That's right, believe it or not, my girl Cece is running in the mayoral election. If she wins, she'll be picking up a lot of responsibilities around here. I hope she still have time for her father. I guess we'll see about that. I forgot that I cannot go faster with Goldie. Hateno's mayoral election is on. Read, the incumbent mayor of Hateno Village is running against Cece, darling of the fashion world. To settle whose vision for Hateno will win out, the two of them have agreed to hold an election. Details soon. Not sure if I can even put Goldie underneath the roof here, but I guess we'll see about that. Then after that we still have to look for a lot of side quests, but that's for the next episode. For now, let me just leave Goldie here in the stable while eating some hay, I suppose. And then end it off around here. Until next time, see ya!